Yo, what's up guys, Crazy Carnage here, and today we're back with another video. Now, unlike the other two previous videos, if you count the introduction video, we're having a FIFA 17 video today, and this is going to be the start of my career mode series on this channel. As you can probably see from the screen right now, it's going to be with Hull City, the team with the lowest money transfer budget in the league at a 19.4 rounded up to 5 million budget. And yeah, our aim is, well, what is our aim? We'll find out when we get our board expectations. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on Hull. I haven't actually picked anything yet, so like, you know, the 60% increase, and I can't even remember what the other one is, the scouting thing. I haven't picked any of them, so yeah, we're just gonna go in with my name as the manager name. Yeah. Now, obviously, Hull have just come up, so they're probably like ranked one of the worst teams in the league. So if we just pick a random face here, I think I'm probably gonna go for this one. I don't know, and then we're gonna go shirt and tie. So yeah, before I like get into the actual career mode, it's going to be a challenge. Our goals, well, obviously we're not going to be really looking at Champions League, Europa League in the first season. In the first season, I'd like to get about the 10th spot. 10th would be like winning the league with Manchester City or something for me, or just winning the league with any big club, just winning the league. Because with a team like Hull, we're going to lose games. Most of the teams in the league are better than us, and we have little money to do anything about it, and the team isn't that good at the moment anyway. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking for now. We're going to get into the actual career mode. We're going to see the team, and we're going to go see like the pre-season invitations. So guys, here's the pre-season tournament invite, and obviously we are going to accept 2 invites because we need as much money as we can possibly get. Now, looking at the options we have for these, I think I'm just going to go for the one that's the most expensive, because really I don't see any teams that are going to cause us a lot of problems. I can see quite a lot of second division teams for the leagues that these clubs play in, so we're going to go for this one. We've accepted, and now we are gonna get into the squads. Yes, we are. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at the office. So this one doesn't matter. It's up to us on who we like to buy and sell. And now this is the important part, the visions and expectations. So on youth development, which is a 5, so very low, so this one doesn't really matter, we need to sign 1 youth player to the senior team in the same season they're scouted, play them in 1 match either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. So pretty much all we need to do is sign 1 youth player, get him into our like first squad, like not even first squad, and just play him 1 game of the season. That's it, that's easy. Brand exposure in 3 seasons. We've got a long time for this. We need to increase season ticket holders by 10% of the stadium's capacity, and I think that'll be quite an easy one to do, considering in 3 seasons I'll be hoping to go for them Champions League spots. Continental success has nothing because we're not in any continental. Domestic success, finish mid-table in the Premier League. That's what we're aiming for, and in the FA Cup reach the round of 16, which I'm also very confident we can do that. And now, this is the one we really need to watch out for. We need to finish the season with at least 25.5% profit at the end of the first transfer window. So that is going to be very hard, because that pretty much leaves us able to sign almost no one to complete that. So that's going to be a bit annoying for us. And yeah, and it's a 1, so a critical, so we could lose our job early without that. And long term, within 3 seasons, increase the club worth by 20%. Honestly, that's not a challenge, that one, but that finish with at least 25.5 million profit at the end of the first transfer window. That's going to be a kick. I'm not going to enjoy that. So, yeah. We'll get into the team in a sec. So basically, guys, this part is being filmed after I've recorded the whole of the first episode, because when I've gone to edit this video, I found out that when I was going through the team, it hadn't saved pretty much. So as you can see, some injuries. This is a bit of a spoiler alert here, so for later on in the video. So pretty much, unfortunate to anyone that was actually looking forward to seeing a few of these players play. You'll have to wait until later on in the episode to see how long these injuries are for, because they're not as long as you might think, but some of them might be. So if we just quickly go through the team, we've got Marshall, El-Mohammadi, Ranocchia, Davies, Robertson, Ndai, Mason, Hendrickson, Markovic, Grzycki, and Hernandez. And then on the bench, I don't think I have to name them out, you guys can probably clearly see. And on the reserves, this is who we've got. And what I'm going to do is sell Myler, sell Diamande, sell Dawson, and sell Huddleston, and the rest are going to be loanees pretty much to loan out. And also, what I want to say is, question of the day, with Clucas, I looked at his age and I thought he was a young star potential. I've seen his age, he's 25, which isn't very good for us, because it means he hasn't got that much potential. So basically when it comes to him growing, like in growth in rating, he's not going to go very far. So the question of the day is going to be, do we sell him? Do we list him on loan, and if so, how long? Or do we keep him in the squad and play him on the occasional games? You guys tell me. So yeah, that's it with the team. We're going to get into the transfers right now. So if we hit up the transfer section, first of all, we're going to want to go to this sell players. So Maloney, he is retiring at the end of his contract, so we're going to use him as much as we can, because he's 74 rated. I mean, he can't be that bad. McGregor, we've got out on loan. Alex Bruce is out on loan. And we've got a bunch of no ones really. And I've just seen that Ranocchia is only on loan, so that's going to be a bit bad for us. I've just seen most of these are only on loan. Markovic, I didn't know Ndai was only on loan. Oh, if he has a good season, I'm definitely buying him at the end of the season, because he's a tank. And then Niasse, who I was debating about, at least he's only on loan. So if we go and have a look through the squad, we've got, right, so we want to get rid of Tom Huddlestone. Clucas, yeah, he's just not even worth that much, but obviously I'm not going to do anything. So it's good to know that Grzycki is actually a Hull City player. Yeah, now that I know that Niasse's on loan, I'm debating about Mbakani. I know that quite a lot of you will like Mbakani. So also, tell me, do you want Mbakani to stay? Evandro is keeping. I think he has some good potential. Obabaju. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using him. Yeah, right. Diamande, we're selling Diamande. Mailer, we're selling Mailer. Marshall's in the team. Dawson's going. Right, and now we've got players to loan out. So we've got this guy. If we can do 2 years, I'm going to do 2 years, because most of these, they're just not going to get into the first team anytime soon. So yeah, I don't want, we're going to have to just loan him out because can't sell him yet. Him I'm going to transfer list because 21 and only 58, I'm not interested. Same as this guy. Yeah, this guy will loan out for a year. Him, I'm gonna 1 year. I'm gonna 1 year, but we can always call him back. And then Mason is staying put. So yeah, that's enough for the transfers so far. I'm going to look into some players to buy, but mostly I'm going to leave it up to you. I want your suggestions on who we're going to buy, okay? So I'm going to get some players just for idea that I'm quite interested in signing, but yeah, and also just to notify you, there won't be any games in this episode. This is kind of just a setting up the career mode episode. So guys, looking at the transfer targets, also known as the shortlist that I've put together right now, I've kind of looked at our weaknesses in the side of it. So I'm thinking for the goalkeeper role, I've looked at Real Madrid's Kiko Casilla, because he'll be quite a good keeper for us. I've also looked at Udinese's Ortiz Carnesis, and I've also looked at Frankfurt, I think it is. Yeah, Frankfurt. Lucas Hudrekny, because I know he's not the highest rated of players, but he will be in the team till almost the end unless we get lots of money coming in. Also for the centre-back role, considering Curtis Davis's age and Ranocchia is only on loan, we're going to need a centre-back for next season, and why not get one now when Mexer from Stade Rennais is quite a solid centre-back, and he won't be that expensive because he's only 20, he's 27. He's about 70 something rated, he's over 75, so he's definitely a gold, not on the team. And then considering NDA, he's only on loan, so we're going to need someone coming in, and also on our bench we're going to want to get a rotation going with the central midfielders, and Fernando would be a perfect player to get in for the team, considering he's not even really in the first team for Manchester City, so he'd be a good buy. So good buy for us, obviously. So we're going to get into the training right now, and yeah, I'll see you there. So basically guys, I've gone into the training section and I've found some players with the green potential growth tick thing in the middle of the corner, which shows that they have potential and they'll be going up in the stats quite fast if they do well in training. And all of these will be interested to train, especially as Mason Hendrickson and Robertson are all current first team players. I say current because we never know what will happen in this career mode. We could go and buy a massive player early in the season. And then also Ella and Maguire. Ella will probably end up getting in the team over El Mohammadi sometime, just because of age and because they're already the same rating. So if I can get Ella to a really high rating, that'll be perfect. And also Maguire, training him could solve the centre-back issue that we're going to have come next season probably. So we're just going to simulate this training, and these are going to be our 5 for now until we sign new players with good potential. So obviously no one's going to go up in the first session, so we're going to click advance and we're going to start simulating on. And I think we're going to play the first 3 games, not play, but we're going to sim the first 3 games of pre-season. So as we see here, they always go over with the inquiries. So 20.5 million for Kiko Casilla, 24 million for Hudrecki, and for Mexer 12.5 million. So they're all in our budget. We can afford all of them pretty much. But yeah, Carnesis 24 and Fernando 13. So if we just look at player conversations, we're not going to give him a go. So if we back up, we're just going to simulate with this team that we've got here. Hopefully we can get through this stage, as if we can win, we'll get about 6.4 million. We've drawn 1-1, which isn't very good for us. I don't know really what to think about that. Grozicki out for about 7 days. So basically, as soon as we sim through the last episode, we're going to end it pretty much. So I'm just going to do this training because this is a bit of the boring part, and I'll get back to you. So guys, put all the same players in the training, going to simulate all. Obviously, I'm not going to be expecting anyone to be going off at this stage. Yeah, and few of the players did pretty bad there. So we're just going to advance, simulate on, and hopefully we'll take off a win against Newcastle. So I'm going to have to start the team as we do have an injury, so I'll be back after that. So guys, we're ready to jump into this game. I've put in Klukas instead of Grzinski as he did pick up that injury. So we're just going to simulate, and we've got another 1-1, which isn't really looking very good for us, as if other teams are winning, we might not even get out of this group stage. And we're currently not in the run to get out of it. So, and we've got another player injured. This isn't looking very good for us in the first sort of like pre-season. So we're just going to simulate on, and at the 10th of July, that's going to be where we stop. We've got, that doesn't matter, transfer offer for Will Keane, loan offer to Gillingham for 1 year. I'll take that. He'll most definitely be starting there, I think. Player injured, 4 months, Abdel Hernandez. Right, that is really not good for us, because he's not going to be back till near Christmas. Like November time. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start the team, and then we'll get into the next game. Right, guys, there's no other way about this. We have to win, or we could be out here. So, yes, we won. Come on. Ranocchia better not be injured as well, because I'm going to be really annoyed. And Mbakani scoring. So we're probably going to end the episode here after we find out. We're in the semis. We made it. We've got a couple of messages. We're actually going to go read them. Final scout report on Mexa. He is 78 rated. Hrajeki is 81 rated. I did not know that. I thought he was like 75 rated. Kiko Casilla, he's 80 rated. Okay. Transfer offer for Diame. I want a little bit more than that from Bournemouth. I want about 2.3 million for Diamande. Tournament prize money, got about 1.5. And Ranocchia is out for 4 weeks, so he won't miss the first game of the season, which is always good. So, guys, I'm going to wrap up the episode here, because I know that in the first episode, when there's no gameplay, that it does drag on a bit. So I'm not going to do any more in this episode. Episode 2 will be coming in a couple of days, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. It depends when you're watching this. So, if you have enjoyed, please make sure you hit that like button. It will be appreciated so much. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, because just the more subscribers I have, the more motivated and excited I am to record videos for you guys. So, and also turn those post notifications on so that you never miss a video, and you can be one of the first to watch my videos when they get uploaded. So, yeah. That's been the first episode of the Hull City Career Mode. Comment your thoughts, comment of the day, what do we do with Klukas? Also, comment any realistic Hull City signings you'd like to see. And yeah, hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.